there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Fire knowledge out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Till we friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back, say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now, we all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Fire knowledge out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Till we friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you.
Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ian Alleyne, this is Crime Watch, and we are back top of the evening too. I know a lot of you got scared today because you realized there are technical glitch in Synergy, a power outage. Everybody was scared, everybody frightened in Port of Spain. They're calling me. I'm going to tell you something. Today, in fact, I just got off the phone. Put up a nice picture of Philip Alexander for me. I just got off the phone with Philip Alexander. A great guy. You know, he's trying, he's doing his thing in his own way. You know? You understand? He's doing his thing, and I told him, I said, you need to put pressure on government. You need to put pressure on government. You need to put pressure. And I told him that a while ago. I said, don't just focus on Andrea Barrett and focus on women. Every day in this country, we are being raped. Raped by the government. Rape. You know what I say? Rape? When somebody rape you, they destroy your dreams. They destroy your dreams. They destroy your hope. They destroy your vision for betterment. And that is what this government is doing. Raping us every day. Raping these citizens. Assaulting these citizens. So they are nowhere different to Andreas Barrett. The persons, whoever have been caught and whatnot, they are no different. They are no different because that's what they're doing in these citizens of this country. Every day they're destroying our future. They don't want to give us no laptop, no devices. They don't want to give us no grant. They don't want to give us a proper car to drive. They want to live big life up there. No, it can't be so. You are no different. Rowley, you are no different to Andrea Barrett suspects. I don't care how you like it. I don't care. I'm going to tell you something. Or let us stand up. Stand up for what is right. Stand up for what is right. You know they say a change is coming? Stand up for what is right. Stand up and fight. Stand up and tell them we're not going to take it. They can rub it. I'm not going to take nobody rubbing nothing in my face. You know. Let me tell you something. I'm not going to take nobody rubbing nothing in my face. Everybody fixing the mix. Rowley fixing the mix. Rowley bringing the daughter for Christmas. And it's disgusting. It is disgusting. Because plenty of people couldn't share a good time with their relatives, their fathers, their mothers. Because the mother stranded abroad, the father stranded abroad. But you brought in your daughter and you are happy. You're a happy person. I know you're gunning for me, but try your best. I want you to try your best. That's what I want you to do today. Try your best. Try your best. I don't business about you, boy. I don't business. Too much injustice, but every day I'm getting more bitter. I'm getting sick. Every day this disgusting man come on television, come for press briefing and telling you better this, better that. This same line, disgusting, no good man. Come and tell us. All you don't worry about Petrochin. We're not gonna close down Petrochin. Never forget that speech, you know. Never forget that speech, you know. Never forget that speech, you know. Yeah, never forget it. Look at you. Never forget it. Never forget it, yeah?
Government is not closing down Petrochin. And in case you were just opening your fridge and you didn't hear that when you closed the door, let me repeat it. The government of Trinidad and Tobago is not closing down Petrochin.
Come back to me.
Is not.
I know business, boy. Let me tell you something. If we don't rise up, if we don't stand up and fight, if we don't stand up and tell government enough is enough. You know, I listened to DEYALSINGH today, and it's not a matter every day is murders every day, but just so every day is murders, and every day is some killing. I saw a woman killed, and the guy the suspect hung himself after. Sad. Then they come in with legislation for gangs. Everybody know what the gang is in Trinidad and Tobago, you know. There's not 2-3 million we dealing with, there's 1 point something million persons. Everybody know it's a gang in the community, you know. When you catch them, just put a bracelet on them, that is all. Put a bracelet, put an anklet on them, a monitoring anklet to let them know. So you can know where they are for the entire period. All during the day, all during the night. I tell you, I am fed up. I am sick and tired. Like, just tired. Like, I am seriously tired of these people. I am tired of Rowley. I am disgusted Stuart Chung. I am disgusted DEYALSINGH. You all need to open your ears and get up. You all need to get up and say enough is enough. You all need to start a boycott some of these agencies out there. Boycott them. We're putting money in their pocket, but they are not putting money in our pocket. Yeah. If I tell you something, I want to ask Mr. Lala something. Hold on. Where's Mr. Lala number, boy? Hello, Mr. Lala. Good afternoon. We are live on national television. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
You good?
Great, man.
How is Port of Spain?
Good. Good as can be.
Yeah, but what is sad, you're not even carrying me for a little lunch, Mr. Lala.
You know, you're always welcome.
You know, I want to ask you something today. Those of you who are looking at us live on national television, we have a turning home, Lala. Mr. Lala, let me ask you something. If I bring down a product from America, I am the sole distributor of this product. Let's just say I bring down a certain candy, and I am the product of this, I am the sole distributor of this candy because I buy in bulk, yeah? Spend millions of dollars every month. Could anybody bypass me and go buy that candy by whoever in America is producing that candy?
Well, it really all depends on the terms of your agreement, but generally, if you're a distributor, let's say the distributor for a car in Trinidad, for example, you're not meant to go around anybody to bring the car in, so that you would have to go directly. If you go directly to the person who is the supplier, they should never sell to anybody other than you if you're the sole distributor. But the problem, there are always ways around it. There could be sub-distributors, and you could use an agent abroad to buy, and that's where it
No, it's a big brand. It's a big brand, so nobody really can bring nothing and say they're bringing anything to sell and whatnot.
Well, they should not, because the company who is the authorized distributor, the reason why they give permission or they create a contract with a sole distributor is that'll be the only person who's responsible for the importation. And there's action they can take depending on the circumstances if people are trying to bypass it and undermine their distributorship rights. So
it all goes back. It all goes back that they must focus on the distributor.
Well, the supplier,
sorry.
You must focus on the distributor they have appointed. that's a contractual arrangement. If they're starting to deal with several other people and undermine the contract, that supplier will find himself in difficulty.
Mr. Lala, thanks again. How are you going? You all right?
Yeah, good. Within the same town.
I seen you on Instagram, Mr. Lala. I seen you on the Instagram.
Well,
I like
I'm following too.
Instagram, Mr. Lala. I seen you on Instagram.
Yeah.
But everything all right with you, Hunting?
Yeah.
You're doing good, Mr. Lala. You're doing good.
Like you, we're trying.
You're doing good. Thank you for speaking with us, Mr. Lala. Thank you.
All the best. Take care.
Thank you. I always like up his page, like up all his stuff on Instagram. But on a serious note, hear what? DEYALSINGH said something, and it kind of got my attention. DEYALSINGH said that we are exploring bilateral talks directly with Johnson & Johnson, Sinopharm, and Bharat Biotech out of India. You all heard what I just said? DEYALSINGH said that we are exploring bilateral talks directly with Johnson & Johnson, Sinopharm, and Bharat Biotech, out of India. But when my mind went back, I said that Johnson & Johnson, he can't talk to Johnson because the person who represents Johnson & Johnson in Trinidad, ladies and gentlemen, is Augustine. Talk to me. Mark Boss. Talk to me. Oh, you have discussion with Johnson & Johnson. You cannot bypass the distributor of Johnson & Johnson and go directly to the company. Do you feel we are idiots? Do you feel that we are stupid? Isn't Augustine who bought over Oscar Francois? Oscar Francois, they were representing international companies, plus Merck. Merck is one of the companies being used by America for the vaccine also. Oscar Francois they had an acquisition, and Augustine took over Oscar Francois. Now, Oscar Francois and Augustine is relatives, yeah? Biological relatives. They are biological relation. So cousins open different companies, but to avoid the competition. But I realize, ladies and gentlemen, that the acquisition will result in Augustine representing 3 of the international companies that have approved COVID-19 vaccine in the market: AstraZeneca, Pfizer, and Johnson & Johnson. DEYALSINGH, stop lying. DEYALSINGH, let me ask you something. You ever work for Augustine in any pharmacy? Were you a former employee of a pharmacy? That's all I want to ask you. Owned by Augustine? Owned by the Mote family? I just want to ask you that now. I want to ask you that because let me tell you something. Were you saying you having bilateral talk with Johnson & Johnson? You can't go to Johnson & Johnson just so. They have a proper distributor here, which is Augustine, because Augustine, they say the acquisition will also result in Augustine representing 3 international companies. Now Augustine represents 3 international companies. The companies are AstraZeneca, Pfizer, and Johnson & Johnson. You all need to keep your eyes on Augustine. Remember, Augustine acquired Oscar Francois. So when DEYALSINGH come and say now, DEYALSINGH said that he is in bilateral talks. He is in bilateral talks, ladies and gentlemen. He is in bilateral talks with Johnson & Johnson. Something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. Something is definitely wrong with you. Open up the lines for me. Open up the lines. I like when I buzz the mark so, you know. We are exploring bilateral talks directly with Johnson & Johnson. Were you a former employee of Augustini? Were you ever a manager, a senior employee of Augustini? That's all I want to ask you. You can't, let me tell you something, and Mr. Lala said, you can't bypass the distributor in Trinidad and go up in America, you know. You cannot do that, you know. You cannot do that, you know. When a distributor is spending millions of dollars, that's like Shenzhen and whatnot. Or like, how do you have is it Shenzhen shocks? You are nobody shocks? Right. You can bypass, no parts place can bypass nobody and go and buy no shocks up. So, you know Shenzhen is Shenzhen that advertise with us, right? You can't do that. Because they spend a lot, they control, they are the sole distributor. You can't bypass these people. So you come in to tell us, you going directly to Johnson & Johnson, that is only talk. That is only talk. You and your boss is a bunch of chronic liars. And that is why I tell you today, I don't care, let me tell you something. I don't care about nobody, you know. I don't care about no UNC and no PNM and nobody, you know. Nobody care about you and I, you know. But I like it, you know. Everybody who sit down in our parliament full their pocket. Everybody full their pocket. Whether you like it or not. Everybody full their pocket. Everybody sort of the mix. And they ride your back, they ride the poor people back. And what every day I stand there to tell you, do not let nobody ride your back. I don't care who vexed with me. I just get up one morning and I realize that nobody can chain up my head again. That nobody is going to chain up my head again. Because now you realize DEYALSINGH saying, hear what the man saying now, man. We are exploring Sen Shocks, sorry, not Shenzhen, but Sen Shocks. There's a company in Marival that brings it in. That's Sir Jews and them. They bring it in. You cannot go and buy that shocks and say we're going up and buy that shock just so. The distributor and these people days. No company, no passports can just do that just so. Because they are binding documents with Shenzhen and whatnot. So DEYALSINGH saying he had bilateral talks with Johnson & Johnson. No, DEYALSINGH, you're a stink chronic liar. You are lying because Augustini, as a result of the acquisition, represent 3 of the major companies that produces AstraZeneca, Pfizer, and Johnson & Johnson for the COVID-19. They are responsible. So how could you have bilateral talks? Stop fooling the people at Trinidad and Tobago. Stop lying. Were you ever an employee of Augustini? Did you ever work maybe in some pharmacy as a manager? I just asking you, in the past when you were, I don't know if you were ever a good guy or you were always a loser. Everybody knows in St. Joseph you're a loser. You brought nothing to the table. Tell me, let's take a fast break.
Idris Marketing Limited, the Caribbean's largest supplier of wrought iron parts and accessories. We carry a wide selection of handcrafted decorative security steel doors, UPVC and aluminum windows, zinc RHS, gate tracks, hinges, razor spikes and welding equipment. Come see our stainless steel department where we cater for domestic and commercial use. Visit us today at Freeport and Arapita Avenue for your beautification and security needs. Don't wait until it's too late.
Meet the world's first apple cider vinegar gummy, the Goalie Gummy. Apple cider vinegar has many benefits. Strengthens your immune system, helps manage weight, supports healthy digestion, enhances energy, helps your body detoxify, and more. Vegan, gluten-free, non-GMO, organic. Finally, a delicious way to get all the benefits of apple cider vinegar.
Goalie, exclusively distributed by Civic Distributors. Available at all leading pharmacies nationwide.
New Eyewear presents its luxury eyewear collection. Come and see some of the biggest brands in the eyewear industry. Versace, Nike, Nine West, Coach, Michael Kors, Ray-Ban and much more. Get great specials and promos every day. Pre-selected frame with special brand purchases. Get digital customized lenses with nano film anti-glare coatings and transition lenses. Situated at 91D Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Call 672-5052 or 390-3196. Conditions apply.
Stop sifting through classified ads. Andrews Property Management provides luxury living at an affordable price. Enjoy an independent lifestyle or make it a home away from home. We have 3 locations to choose from. Call us now at 305-5930.
Chiclesia Limited, the Caribbean's largest manufacturers of plain and printed paper bags, leaders in plastic bags, vermicelli, split piece powder and greaseproof paper, ideal for doubles, french fries and sandwiches. Supplying stores nationwide. For quality products, trust Chiclesia Limited, 665-3336.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Custom Canopy.
Beat the heat at Kinco Limited Auto AC Parts and Services. Our techs have years of experience keeping you cool and comfortable. Exceptional prices, quality work and outstanding services. Call, WhatsApp or come in today and take advantage of our many specials.
Mahalakshmi Astrology Center, top of High Street, San Fernando, presents Pandit Abhinav, expert in solving all your problems. Love, marriage, relationships, job, health, finances, spiritual problems, addiction and anything else. Get rid of all black magic, voodoo, obeah, evil spirits, jealousy and negativity. Expert in bringing back your loved ones within days. Get permanent solutions for all your problems. Satisfaction guaranteed. Call 391-1133. I repeat, 391-1133.
So ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Joel, come and give me this gift. Come now. Shalini, come and give me this gift. My 2 friends are in studio. They are the best. When I cut out my finger, they carry me to hospital. Shalini, come now. Look, my friend. Oh my God, Joel Nifiker. You know, I spoke about your dad. When you're looking for a good Audi, take out that mask. Come on. This is my girlfriend. Joel works Audi. Joel, tell me what you do at Audi.
I'm a salesman with Salon Sales, Ian.
He's a super.
Yeah, I'm representing the Audi brand.
How long you have been friends?
20 years, man.
And it have no I.A.N. Alleyne, huh? It have no I.A.N. Alleyne. Joel is a super great guy. And he and Shalini just came and they brought... Now, Shalini kind of shy. But we love Shalini. She has a business too. What business Shalini has?
Hairdresser and makeup artist.
Shalini, come and do my makeup for me. I'm doing a photo shoot sometime this week. But Joel, thanks again. I appreciate it. I will always love you guys. You are super great people to me. Thanks again.
Thank you,
yeah. Joel is a real super guy. Super. They're great people, you know. And these are people who know me. It's not about Ian Alleyne, like, you know, celebrity thing and thing. No, no. These are people I could go by, sit down, and eat all this soup from the pot. Eat all this soup and carry it home too. And say, Shalini, by chance I could get a little more. Shalini is a super, super great girl. Really, really beautiful, really nice. Joel and the kids and everybody, really, really nice people. But talking about friends from long time, yeah? And that's why we must appreciate our friends from long time. No matter where we are, no matter how far we have reached, we must always appreciate persons who were there with us when we were nothing, like nothing. I remember many years ago, Joel and I, behind Shalini back, went Sting nightclub. And we live. Yeah. Okay. Somebody just said there's no statute of limitation for Shalini to get on bar. Don't get on bar. That's a long time. And we hide and we go. I said, don't tell Shalini nothing. Don't tell Shalini nothing. But anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, but back to seriousness. You know exactly what DEYALSINGH is coming with, yeah? You know exactly what DEYALSINGH is coming with. Because I will tell you this. Open up the lines for me really fast. Health Minister Terrence DEYALSINGH said on Tuesday the additional 77,000 of the 108,000 COVID-19 vaccine doses to Trinidad and Tobago secured through COVAX should arrive between the end of April and May. But nevertheless, the deal with Agostini and they purchasing Oscar Francois, that were closed by the 30th of May 2020. How everything is just put together. Every single thing is just put together, ladies and gentlemen. And that is what I want you to do, yeah? I want you to keep your eyes open. He also said, DEYALSINGH added that all things being equal, I am told the COVAX and we would expect the remainder of 77,000 vaccines sometime. You see, they're now focusing on April and May. How funny it is that the deal with Oscar Francois will close sometime in April. Keep your head on, keep your head on, keep your head on. Open up the lines. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Even, ladies and gentlemen, the Confederation of Regional Business Chambers are among those calling on the Agostini Group to ensure its recent acquisition of Oscar Francois won't negatively impact citizens' health care costs and supplies. The Confederation of Regional Business Chamber co-coordinator Jai Dilar Singh said that. And very interesting, a very strong statement to make, because chambers all over Trinidad and Tobago, they are concerned about this acquisition. But you are not concerned. You are not watching. You are not watching. You are not watching. You are not watching. Hi, caller. Good evening. You are live on Crime Watch.
Good evening, Ian Allen.
Good evening. What's happening?
I studied you ain't afraid in Rowley sue you for saying to the world that he's lying.
He's lying.
You ain't afraid that man sue you, boy. I worry, you know. I studied that.
Well, you go pass the exam if you study it. It's true.
No, but the point is, you know, to mention that.
But hold on. Let me ask you something. Stay on the phone. And that was the same man who said he wasn't going to close down. He wasn't going to close down the refinery. You remember this conversation? You remember this video? Hold a second.
Ding dong Petrotrin. And in case you were just opening your fridge and you didn't hear that when you closed the door, let me repeat it. The government of Trinidad and Tobago is not closing down Petrotrin.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand that. Sir, are you still on the phone? Oh, he left. You can't play mass and freight powder. Somebody needs to come out and tell you all exactly what is going on in this country. Somebody needs to come out and tell you all what exactly is going on in this country. That acquisition is a very serious thing. It is going to make sure that the 1% control the market. You remember they own Super Farm. There's no competition anymore. Oscar Francois is out of it. So they was trying to balance the scale. Oscar Francois is totally out of it now. They have, as a result of the acquisition, are they taking over Oscar Francois? So if you're buying drugs from me to compete with me, would I give you at the same price for you to compete? You can't compete with me. I will make sure, and I can determine whatever price I want. So if they can't get it by you, they're going to get it by me. They're going to come to all the super farms and whatnot, all the other pharmacies that I own, and come and buy it at my place. And the super farm, the pharmaceutical board and the whoever need to take this very seriously. Very, very seriously. I know I have a lot of friends who are pharmacists and whatnot, and it's frightening. It is frightening. It is frightening. You have DEYALSINGH, you have RAWI saying absolutely nothing. Saying absolutely nothing. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you are paying attention to what's going on with the anti-gang legislation. It is a very serious thing. It encroaches on the rights of the citizens, and you need to pay attention. Because the Attorney General came hot and sweaty with the anti-gang, blah, 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 blah. And everybody knows that. And it's like lock up. They want to control people. They want to make here a state where you don't have no rights. And you all should be paying attention to what is going on. You all little black boy, you all little black children and East Indian children and Afro-Trinidadian and Africans. Let me tell you, under this new legislation, because let me read something for you, What Wade Mark said, that the alternative government, the opposition was willing to support good law. Mark said that the question for the AG was necessary as the bill was amended to no longer require a special majority. They adjusted everything so they don't want a special majority to pass it. You see, all that is signs of dictatorship. All that is just showing you that they just want control. They have amended the anti-gang bill that they don't need a special majority anymore. They don't need that. If it's street, they don't care about that again. It can pass and that's it. Whatever they say goes. And that is why you all need to pay attention. It is encroaching on our rights as citizens. When they come in your house and say, well, you are a gang leader, or your son is a gang leader, they could lock you up, innocent you, all kind of thing. They could lock up your grandmother, they could lock up your grandfather, they could lock up your niece, they could lock up your nephew. If you are a friend with somebody from a gang, I ain't saying that you're contributing to the development of the gang, but there's been all kind of things. It's very complex, and you all need to pay attention to that. You see, it's not just murder, and somebody rob somebody, somebody shoot somebody, you know. You need to pay attention. You need to have your eyes open. Because Mark said that the question for the AG was necessary as the bill was amended no longer require a special majority. Did he consult with the Law Association? Did the Attorney General get any comments from the Law Association? What about the Southern Association of Lawyers? What about the police? What about the social welfare? Wade Mark said that a very good point. Where these organizations reach out, will these organizations reach out to, would they ever sought? Mark said that democratic inclusion was important to the legislation, and he's right. That the AG never discussed nothing with the Law Association, lawyers from Tongue, lawyers from Port of Spain. And you just watch every day what they are doing. You see it with the vaccine. They're running their racket, and as a good friend of mine said, that they're running it, and as they say, they're rubbing it in your face. Yeah, they're rubbing it in your face. They are rubbing this thing in your face. Like they just do business, This government is operating that they just do business about you, however you like it, they like it. Too bad for you. That is what I said yesterday. That after the lighthouse, there's no life. Nobody listens to nobody after the lighthouse. It's like everybody just care from, as you cross the lighthouse, everything that's going on in the west. Yeah. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Yeah, Mr. Alleyne, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Allen, I commend you because why? I think that you are one of the persons that could solve the crimes in this country. And if the National Security Minister and the Commissioner listen to you a bit, they will understand that how what's going on with you and what's taking place. Mr. Allen, I will tell you this much. When Rowley them talk about they're not going to close off on the super gas, nobody must never believe them.
Don't believe
because
them.
You know why? Because they said they wasn't closing petrol and they closed it. Mr. Alleyne, everything that this administration touch is mashing up. And if you're going to get 100,000 injection, it's going to be about 50,000 people. That is the frontline people alone going to get. What happens to the rest of people in this country?
Because
Mr. Alleyne, I want to ask you something, and I want you to investigate it. I drive around young Petrotrin earlier on today, and Mr. Alleyne, I noticed that they're putting up some signs on the fence, private property, no trespassing. Right through. I would like you to investigate that and see what happened. Right through.
Well, there's a land. Thank you. There's a land grabbing exercise by this government. They don't care. They don't care. They closed down Carney. Look at Carney. When you pass Civilla, when you pass Bridgeton Castle, when you pass St. Madeleine, places like that should, fix it up nice. I mean, they just shut down. They closed down people's life. They shut down the train. And they shut down the train. They shut down Carney. So many places they shut down. All over, and like they don't care, they just don't care. And just to let you know, with respect to this legislation, he called for more investment to encourage the youths to live a life of crime. Also, where is the work of the committee, he asked. Mark said that the Law Association had been consistent in its resistance of this anti-gang legislation. You heard what Mark said? Even the Law Association has some objectives with respect to the anti-gang legislation. But then again, they are doing what they want. They are doing what they want. And that is why every day, as I said yesterday, if you don't stand up, you will die. If you don't stand up against Rowley, don't care about you now. He comes with a puppy face when he has his press conference and whatnot and say he cares, he cares. He think he really care about you? You think he really care about you? If you go back to what's going on with the turtles and them, you just imagine. I listened to this guy, the corporate secretary of the Fishermen and Friends of the Sea, Gary Aboud, said that the decision was negatively impact the turtles and its poachers will continue to kill them if there are no patrols by the conservationists. Banning of midnight beaches patrol make absolutely no sense and will encourage an escalation of illegal poaching, Aboud said. He noted that in 2020, illegal poaching increased. So because there was no patrol on the beach, and they've been asking the Minister of Health to consider, do something, but he don't care. And even, Aboud is saying that you can't be doing that, you cannot be doing that, you cannot be doing that, and he does not care. Poaching. But then again, if Deyalsingh don't care for humans, would he care for turtles? Would he care? He wouldn't care. He wouldn't give a flying hoot. And again, ask him if he ever worked for Augustine. Just ask him that. I believe, if my information is right, he did work in a pharmacy at one time, that owned by the Mute family. Yeah, and he's saying now, oh, he in discussion with Johnson & Johnson direct. Oh God, come out and tell the people that Augustine is the sole distributor, the person in charge of bringing any Johnson & Johnson product in Trinidad now. Come out and tell them now. Why do you keep lying? But that's what I tell you, they just do business, they don't care. And it's not a matter they're feeling bad. It's not a matter, that looking bad, this looking bad, that looking bad. They just don't care. They don't care about your child, You think them care about your child. They care about the 1% and their people, family and their people, children. They don't care if your child don't have a device. They don't care if you didn't get a grant. They don't care if you don't have no money. They do business about that. They just do business about that. And it's for you to catch. And that's why every day I tell you, speak out, shut them down. Let's take a fast break.
Download the Ian Alleyne app on any device via the App Store. Follow the fastest growing Facebook page, Ian Alleyne Public Figure. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are live at 6 p.m. daily. And follow Ian Alleyne on Instagram. Join all our social media platforms today.
Searching for the ultimate healthy snack? Look no further than O-Snack's natural almonds. Loaded with fiber, protein, and magnesium, they're an excellent source of heart-healthy, energy-boosting, powerful nutrition. Our almonds are the perfect addition to a wholesome breakfast. They're a great way to snack, at home or on the go, and they suit your fitness goals. Crunchy, delicious, and most importantly, guilt-free. What's not to love? O-Snack's natural almonds, a healthier choice.
Save money at Neilcool. Service any unit starting at $175. Comfort Air units for only $2,050. Or get a Lennox unit for only $2,700. Massive sale now on. Call to book your appointment today.
Come on down to Adams Optical, where we offer free comprehensive eye exams with free frames and a 3-month payment plan with no interest. We have a wide selection of frames and shades for everyone, and we also specialize in contact lens examination. We are located at RRM Plaza on High Street, San Fernando and 91 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Find us on Facebook or visit us in store. Adams Optical.
Get store-wide savings at RS Save with Her Supermarket. Fill your cart with food items, dry goods, household and cleaning supplies, and much more. Our shelves are always fully stocked, located at 141 Union Road, Marabella. Visit us today.
Hangers Extreme is back, now serving lunch and mocktails for dine-in and pickup. Opening hours Monday to Friday 12 noon to 10 p.m. Sundays 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Full menu available. All COVID-19 protocols observed.
Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron. Organifi Green is the #1 gently dried superfood. Increase mental capacity and reduce stress with ashwagandha, the major ingredient in the superfood blend. Feel relaxed and reduce stress with a solid dose of antioxidants in the alkaline greens blend. Available at pharmacies nationwide or contact Radiant Health and Fitness, the sole distributor for Organifi in TNT today.
If you're building or renovating, make RMA Hardware your first, last and only stop. We have all types of blocks for a steady finish. We've got you covered with our plain and painted roofing galvanized sheets, I-beams and CNC purlins. Our BRC can be beaten on price or quality. We have decking sheets, TCL cement and much more, all at affordable prices. So come into our 2 locations, Derrick Road, Chase Village or Eastern Main Road in Aruka. Call us at 665-9526 or 672-8557.
Step-in Drugs now open at Heartland Plaza in Chaguanas, First World Drugstore with best prices on drugs, vitamins, toiletries, stationery, grocery items, baby products and more. We also carry British Parliament Hilden water, Mara beans imported directly from Italy, bottled Nexium, Allegra, Zyrtec, gourmet foods and snacks. A selection of products not offered by any other pharmacy in Trinidad. So visit us today.
listen me, if you don't ask questions, if you don't start to question these people, and you need to figure, that's why it's not a matter of suing or nothing, you know. It's not a matter that is standing up for what is right. Standing up for what is right. Standing up for what is right. Look, I realize, right? Look Easter coming. Tobago is expecting a bumper Easter weekend with Trinidadians flocking the islands. Easter weekend has seen an increase. Flocking, I said flocking to the islands. The words in my mouth on TV, yeah? Easter weekend has seen an increase in bookings and presently stands at 49% across all property types, with villas and self-catering doing best. Right? Listen to me. It also went on the visitors from Trinidad and Tobago from Trinidad are booking later for shorter periods, 2 nights being average stay in Tobago. Business Chamber President Martin George said that he too has received reports that villas are doing well. So they're going to pump up Tobago for Easter. But what about Trinidad, Mr. Rowley? So much is happening. All the chambers, everybody's excited about Easter in Tobago. But why close the bars? Why close the rivers? Is it an ethnic problem you have? Tell me, is it, let me tell you something. I am not a racist, sir. Because let me tell you something. I have East Indian and I have Afro-Trinidadian, and I tell you, full Afro-Trinidadian. Full. I have East Indian and I have African in my family. So I cannot be a racist. I am not a racist. I have East Indian relatives who got married to Afro-Trinidadian. I have Afro-Trinidadian relatives who got married to East Indians. And dating too. Thank you, Charlene, for that, for reminding me. Thank you. Thank you. So, how come Tobago is pumping? Statistics showing that hotels are being booked and we will be speaking to authorities to increase ticket availability for Easter. Both Airbridge and Seabridge have limited tickets available. In fact, properties are now seeing cancellation from those that have reserved accommodation without confirming tickets or travel. So everything is just beautiful in Tobago. They are going to increase the ticket, airplane, the sea bridge and whatnot. So how come you're not opening rivers? How come? And I will tell you something today, you know. And again, as I told Philip Alexander that, get off the Andrea Barrett. Focus on more issues that are affecting us. And I told him, I said, of course, but we are being raped by these people. We are being raped by government. We are being taken advantage of. We are being abused. How come? How come? Why? Okay. So you can't even on weekends open the bars till 12 o'clock in the night for people to make a little money? Tell me now, you can't do that? You can't open Cora a little bit so people, families could go? It's just pure wickedness. You're a wicked person. You're not a good person. You're a wicked person. All the waterfalls, all the bars, everything open as normal in Tobago. That is why Trinidadians flocking in Tobago. That's why the statistics showing they have seen an increase. Wow. But Trinidad, you're making sure, Rowley, you're making sure that the East Indian community that loves Cora, they don't go to the rivers. You're making sure that 90% of the East Indians that own the bars around Trinidad, they don't open. You're pressuring them. And it is very obvious. And you have no shame because everybody figure it out. Everybody has figured it out. Everybody. Wow. Just to let you know, a 30-year-old MONE DIABLO mechanic is dead following a road traffic accident on Monday night. Brent Alexander of Grand Trace died after he lost control of his motorcycle along Grand Trace on Monday the 8th. Police were told that Alexander was heading west along Grand Trace. A total of 14 persons have lost their lives in road fatalities. So this guy with a motorbike, he died. Here somebody's trying to resuscitate him. So sad, eh? Also, ladies and gentlemen, Police are investigating the shooting incident of a man in CUNUPIA this afternoon. AMAR RAMKISSOON, a.k.a. Baba of SAMPSON Trace. There was a shooting in SAMPSON Trace. He was shot and wounded on Wednesday 10th. That is today, around midday. Those of you from SAMPSON Trace, could you all tell me and WhatsApp me on my 294-4081? Those of you on Facebook, let me know what's going on. That is why I tell everybody, subscribe to me on Instagram. Subscribe to me. Go on TikTok. Go on Facebook, on YouTube. And make sure, so when you get breaking news, when we get breaking news, we're going to start to put it up. We are doing our entire news. We have hired more persons. We have hired more persons to monitor our social media platforms and manage to look after it. And just to make sure that when we get breaking news and headlines, you will get it first, sir. You will get it first. Also, a mother of three was brutally murdered, allegedly by her common-law husband in San Fernando area on Tuesday evening. ADANA, Alleyne, however you pronounce it, ADEINA, Alleyne, a supervisor with Puff and Stuff Bakery, was stabbed to death. Way boy. There was a video circulating. Was stabbed to death inside a building 5 apartment in EMBACADERE sometime between 7 and 7 p.m. on Tuesday on the 9th. According to police reports, relative allegedly Alleyne's 7-year-old saw that something was wrong with the relative, then went to the home and broke the door open. When they found Alleyne next to her bed, lying in blood, and the husband was, and after that, they found the common-law husband, 37-year-old Dwight Waldroff. This is Dwight Waldroff. There's a photograph of Dwight Waldroff. He was found, found hanging. That is real sad. Where he works, I've seen him with a jersey there. The woman was stabbed to death. He was found hanging. Also, there was another hanging, I believe, in Guapo. Guayco. Yeah. There was another hanging. Also, a 15-year-old policeman boy was gunned down in Aruca on Tuesday afternoon. Arcade Duke, a.k.a. Chuffy, of Nelson Street, was shot and killed. Police were told that about 3 p.m. Duke was in front of the passenger seat of a vehicle that was parked. He was playing game on his cellular phone, waiting on his mother to finish a job interview. A man approached the car and opened fire on him. Look at it. Look at him, a 15-year-old boy. Just imagine. This is what's going on in Trinidad, you know. This is what's going on in Trinidad. You think, Rowley, you really think, let me tell you, you know what I can't understand? And something that had me real upset. Hey, these people and them really, they really, boy, I say lock me up. You know, who's that? Yeah, there's somebody who grabbed a woman purse from where? Adams Mall in Chagonas. Let me see his face. Yeah, I want you to zoom up that face for me. No. I want you to zoom up the face. The face is important. All you know, this guy from Adams Mall, he grabbed a woman purse this morning. Play the video for me. Watch his face and watch his face well. If you all know him, let me know one time. Corporal Philip from Chagonas CID is investigating. Go ahead. Play the video. Boy, go on in Adams Mall, you know. Man, go on in Adams Mall and grab the woman purse, you know. Go on in, you know. Watch. Go on in, you have to be very careful, watch. I don't know why it'll be wrong in them thing when them thing happen, you know. Show his picture, but I got a good shot of him. We got a good shot of him. Watch him coming in here. Watch. Watch him now, man. Watch him. Let me know where this one is red running. Everybody run out. You all know this guy? Watch him and watch him. Well, I will find you. Every day I'll post your picture. I got a good shot of you. Watch it. Watch him. All you know him good? Tell me who is this guy. By tomorrow I find him. By tomorrow we find him. Let's take a fast break. Go ahead. Let's take a... Go ahead. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Hold a second. And Anthony Sonny, that, you know, I'm looking for Jet Mason. Jet Mason get in contact with me. And what is the next, what was the next name I said? What's the woman name, boy? Mala who? Ashok, could you get in contact with me, please? Mala and Ashok, could you get in contact with me? Jet Mason, could you call me? I'd like to speak with you. 294-4081. You remember Anthony Sonny, right? We have a photograph of him. Anthony Sonny was murdered on yeah. 6th of May 2018. All right? 6th of May 2018. So Mala and Ashok. I would like to talk to all you and Jet Mason. I just want to talk to all you. I would like to speak with you all. Put back that guy from the mall for me, please. Put back that guy. Put back that guy, man. Watch the guy. Open up the lines. Open up the lines. You know what? You know something? Put back his picture for me really fast. Hi, caller. Hi, caller.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
I just wanted to reply to your comments about bars being closed.
Yeah.
I know it's regulations that the bars are supposed to be closed, but I'm calling to complain about the Jerry Junction bars. They are open all day, half night, sometimes 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Benny's playing samba music, they're playing the Spanish music, the beaten table, the beaten drums. It had trombone.
Thank you. What do you want people to do? What do you want people to do? People are fed up. So it's not a matter you're complaining. It's not a matter people complaining about bars, but people are fed up. It's not a matter, I'm not going to take that report. Because people are fed up, they are rent to pay. They are staff to pay, people are loan to pay. I don't know them feel that people who own bars are different people from a different world or something, you know. I don't know. But you know what's the greatest? Imagine you give a woman $22 million to live in a house. And you remember when the president said that it's a problem because people who are not married, they're not allowed to come to the president's house to any function. You remember that? You all remember that? You can imagine what madness is this? You can think, I just thought about that, you know. That, yeah. Yeah, this is just craziness. The statement issued by the Office of the President does not appear to have answered questions about why guests invited to the function that his host may only bring legal married partners. The Office of the President said the policy following was a traditional one and the issue was of an invitation to the ceremony has been outstripped by misinformation and unreasonable speculation in recent past. Invitation to the ceremony issued the name of the head of state to name the guest, and it said on top of the does not on guest invitation. The OTP said, Office of the President said the method of compiling this was identical to 28 and blah blah blah. The first guest was the President Prime Minister Anna Wallis. Well, something like that. You remember that? I was just thinking about that today. That you remember when there was a thing that if you're invited to the President's house, you cannot carry your spouse. Let's say a man is married, but he can't carry a girlfriend. Or common law, people in common law relationship, and everybody in this married thing. All they really good enough. Listen, I don't care, you know. And I tell you that. I don't care. Because I never hear from you. I only hear from you when it was the day, how many days after Andrea Barrett come out and talk, and then after for Women's, International Women's Day. You only never come out and talk and say nothing. Only never come out and talk. You see, all the thing that south of the Carney Road, people dotish. After you cross the lighthouse, people stupid. That's why I don't want to hear. And I tell this, I do not want to hear about nobody. I don't want to hear about no political party. And up to me, move all the garbage from Parliament and put new people. Serious, because nobody. You see that the anti-gang bill? It's to come and oppress your children, you know. It's the police to come and lock up your little African boys and they have no rights and whatnot, you know. Imagine the AG came hot and sweaty and he threw that bill in the Senate and they never even consulted the Law Association and whatnot. And even and Wade Mark made a strong statement. Look what's going on in Tobago. Big bacchanal, everybody making money in Tobago. All the hotels, the statistics gone right up. People book out for Easter. But you're closing river and you're closing and you're on bars. What could that be? What could that be? I am out of time now. I have so much to tell you. But tomorrow, I'll take your calls. Tomorrow, I'll take your call. I only have this program to let you know, open your eyes, you know. It's just to open up your eyes. I should change this crime watch and say, open your eyes, you know. Open your eyes and let me see what's going on, you know. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there.